right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get into some cigars here. Put that receipt away. This receipt gives me trauma. 83 bucks. What a freaking ripoff. All right, so we got a bunch of cigars here. I want to share with you what I got, and then maybe you guys can give me some feedback, what you guys think. We're going to start with Tobacconist Havana. And like I said, Ash, the owner, he was really nice to me. I'm going to tell you this. At first, he was kind of like, you know, who is this young dude? Is he serious? Is he superficial? You know, just properly had his guard up a bit. But as we got to speaking, we really had a pleasurable conversation, and he really got to know me and understand. He wanted to understand me. He wanted to understand my palate, so he made some recommendations here. So the first one, I never tried this one. It's an Arturo Fuente Churchill Natural. It's in the packaging. I'm going to leave it there because I'm probably not going to touch the stick, and I want to protect the stick in the cellophane. So I won't be taking this out because I'll be just aging it. But that's our first stick there. Arturo Fuente Churchill Natural, or Churchill Natural, however you want to say it. The next one is a Tabac Especial. This one has a really chocolatey aroma to it. Assuming this one's going to taste like very sweet. We'll see. I'm going to see if there's a band. Please be a band. Oh, God, that's a tragedy. This is what I mean about Canada, guys. They cover the wrap, or the band, with this, and then there's no band. It's really frustrating to see that there's no band, because at the same time, like, say I didn't buy it from him, how are you supposed to authenticate if this is real or not, you know? They really help with identifying the cigar. There we go. That's the Tabac Especial. That's going to be a sweet one. We got a Partagas Series E, number 2. That's our next cigar right here. So maybe you can see that. I hope you can. If not, I'll just put B-roll in the end. I've smoked a couple Partagas now, and I gotta say, they're very nice. This one smells good. It's getting a little bit dry because it's been out of the humidor, so I gotta put that back in there. But yeah, it's great. That's our third cigar. Okay. So this next one is called Cowbella Vanilla Petite Corona, and this was a recommendation he made for my wife. He basically asked, what kind of palate does she have? You know, like, is she into the more intense cigars, the light cigars? I said something that's sweet, something that is smooth. That is the type of cigar she's into. So he recommended the Cowbella Vanilla, and I'm sure she's gonna like this one once she is not pregnant anymore. So that's gonna go away for quite some time. He even gave me this little bonus stick. I'm not sure what this is. I forget what he said it was, but it's a little stick. I guess it's like a thank you, but he said this would be something to enjoy. If you don't have much time, it's still good quality. So thank you, Ash. If you are in Edmonton, Ash is a great guy, and I don't doubt that he would take care of you. And if you go and you watch this video, mention that you watched one of my videos. He'll love that, because I showed him some of my content and he loved it. And he loved what I was doing. He just sounded like he was looking forward to seeing more content like this. And honestly, you know, these older guys, this is what I'm saying. Like, I make this content for young dudes like me, and I try to do it in a way that's respectful, that is transparent, and that's honorable and reputable, right? Like, I'm not some young guy coming in here, no offense to TikTokers, but I'm not trying to make TikToks of, like, you know, the cigar culture and be all hip and cool and stuff. This is just strictly my experience. This is me learning with you and sharing my experience with you guys at the same time I'm learning. Okay, so this next shop I went to was Burlington On Whyte. This is the one where Anna helped me out. So firstly, the owner of the shop, he recommended I try the Davidoff Yamasa. I never tried this one before, but we'll be giving it a go. It looks okay. This one has the band, but the same cigar that's coming in the newer batches, they don't even have a band anymore, which is an absolute tragedy, in my opinion. This one I have here, Ramon Alones. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Ramon Alones, number 3, and this is a Cuban cigar. I picked this one out. Anna told me it was a good one, and I picked this one out because it looked like a budget-friendly option for a Cuban. There's actually 2 Cubans in here that I saw that were on the end of a more budget cigar. So this one is Ramon Alones, number 3. And see, this is the problem with these bands. So, like, look at this. I'm going to take this out of the band, right? If I lose this band, I don't even know what this cigar is anymore. I've never tried this before. So now if I put this in my humidor, I don't know what this is. And this is pretty loose. It just came off. And also, it's like, how do you authenticate it? I've never tried this cigar before. So if someone tried to sell me a cigar, I couldn't even tell you what it was or what the flavor profile it is. Next cigar. Okay, so now we have a La Flor Decano. La Flor Decano. I'm butchering these names. I gotta quick Google because I gotta throw some respect on these names real quick. Bear with me. Okay, so it's called the La Flor de Cano Elegido, and it's interesting that I picked this cigar up because it was on the more budget side. In the video I just watched, the guy says, I'm going to be reviewing that cigar and I don't recommend it. That's great. So, but it's all opinion at the end of the day. You know, like this could be a good smoke to me and not for him. It smells okay. But yeah, La Flor de Cano, that's the other cigar. That's the other budget Cuban I got. I think this was like 20 Canadian. See, look. Oh, okay, there's a band. Ooh, we got a band. We got lucky. I took the band covering off, and I will leave it off because the band looks a lot better. But La Flor de Cano Habana. Another Cuban that was like 20 bucks Canadian. We'll see how that one goes. Up next, we have a Camacho Connecticut Robusto. I'm going to take this for another wrap. This wrap is really tight. Oh my God. See, now I got an issue. I want to go see if there is a band, and there's no band. So now I got a blank cigar. You know what? I can't purchase these anymore. I don't want to. I don't support it. I don't want to. I know it's not the cigar shop's fault, but this is unacceptable. Look at this. I put that in my humidor. Who knows what it is? You know, you pay good money for these cigars. You expect to have it in its original form. It's like buying a Ferrari and then just taking the logos off. You know, like why would you do that? I don't understand it. Camacho Connecticut Robusto. Never tried this one. Whoa, it's got some scent to it. It's kind of nice. So I have to figure out a way to stick that fake band back on there so I can put it in my humidor and keep track of it. Next cigar we have here is a Casa Turrent 1942. A Turrent. Don't know what that is. Don't know what brand that is. Anna recommended this. There was like a little cue card in there stating the history of the company. Sounded pretty good in my opinion. So I was like, all right, let me just give those a try. There's glue on the original band right now. I'm trying to take it off without ripping it. It's actually quite a nice band. Yeah, it's actually kind of nice. Casa Turrent since 1880, series 1942, and there's a 1900 on it. This looks quite nice. Okay, there's quite a bit of. It's a low emitting odor. It's hard to tell, but the band, it looks kind of nice. I like that. It's a nice little cigar, torpedo style. It looks like a good little smoke, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so these next cigars I actually got gifted to me by the owner of La Tienda Cigars. The owner's name is Chris. He was actually the first owner to accept my proposal for a little video shoot or a little project. And in Canada, it's very hush-hush. I reached out to many cigar shops, and all of them said, they said it in a way where it was like they wanted to do it, but they weren't allowed to do it. They wanted to show their project, but they weren't sure that they wanted to show it. And it's because in Canada, smoking cigars is like a crime. Tobacco is a crime. Oil and gas is a crime. They don't like it here. We are so progressive. It is ridiculous. And I'm even scared to talk about the country in this way because the algorithm is going to analyze it and be like, oh, we're going to derank him. That happens. But anyways, Curtis was a really nice guy. We were going back and forth in the email. He gave me so much great information regarding a shop. And I'll be posting a full video on that. It's going to be a short video, but it'll be a video that's packed with a lot of information. So I'll be releasing that soon. But he gifted me these cigars, and we got 3 here. The first one is something you guys will know. It's a Romeo and Julieta Bellicoso, Cuba. So I've never tried this one before. Ooh, that's a beautiful looking stick right there. I've never tried this one before. I've tried Romeo and Julieta, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, these in just general, they're just great sticks, honestly. And they're pretty affordable too for a Cuban. Every Romeo and Julieta I smoked has not failed me yet. They've been a proven cigar. They've all been really good. And I am excited to give this Bellicoso a try. And thank you for this gift, Curtis. I'm excited to try that one. Okay, so we got 2 more here. This one is called, let's take this one out of the wrapper. This one's kind of a neat one. It has it looks like a Frankenstein cigar. I don't know if it's damaged or it's supposed to look like that, but this thing is crazy looking. It's called Raw Dog by Oscar Valadares. I have actually another Valadares one. It's a Indonesia 5x60, made in Honduras. Whoa. I don't know what to tell you guys. That smells... It's a strange one. It doesn't really smell like tobacco. I don't know. It has like a weird scent to it. It's not terrible. Let's see if we get a band here. I'm curious to see what this band looks. Ooh, nice. We did get a band. Very nice. Okay. Raw Dog by Oscar Valadares. This one's kind of cool. Show you guys that one. Yeah, this one's kind of cool. It definitely has a unique look to it. I don't know if this is, are you supposed to smoke it? I don't know anything about the cigar, so I'll have to look into it before I smoke it, but it's looking like Frankenstein right now. We'll give that one a go too. All right, and the last cigar that we have here is also from Curtis of Tienda Cigars. This one is a warped cigar, and it is a 976212. I actually have another warped cigar. It's a different one than this in the humidor, and I'm yet to try it. So, ooh, this looks nice. Nice wrapper. Oh, that's kind of smells chocolatey. Yeah, a little bit of sweetness to that one. That makes me curious, you know, maybe this will be like a good coffee or an espresso cigar, something in the midday or in the morning, or however you want it, right? Like that's cigars, that's the experience. It looks nice. It's got a nice wrapper to it. Looking forward to giving that one a try too. Okay, so before you go, I'd like to share one more thing with you guys. If you're a cigar enthusiast, you might enjoy this. As you can see right now, my humidor is expanding pretty quickly. So I needed something that would allow me to grow my collection for time to come. I reached out to a couple brands for sponsorships and or partnerships with no luck. We are just too small of a channel. We don't have that much leverage. So I went on to the marketplace and I looked for a wine fridge because a lot of the guys in my Discord group were talking about wine fridge conversions. I managed to pick one up for free. And now this is a pretty big wine fridge and it's pretty ambitious. So if you want to see the conversion of a wine fridge into a humidor, I'm going to try my best to do a conversion on that fridge. And we'll see how it goes, so stay tuned for that. Also note that I will be releasing the humidor of La Tienda Cigars soon, and I think this is something great because Curtis, the owner, he allowed us to shoot his humidor, and this is a stepping stone for us to prove to other brands, other owners that we are professional, are reputable, and perhaps it's something that we can use to pitch to other owners, brands, sponsors, and other humidors around the globe. And maybe we'll end up one day doing, you know, like just different types of content for other brands or people. So it's the first step. You know, we never got to shoot a humidor yet, so that's exciting. If you like the video, let me know by subscribing, liking the video, or engaging in the comments below. That helps out a lot. I'm actually curious to hear some feedback regarding the shops that we visited today. So if you have any input on those, let me know. Maybe your experience was different than mine. Maybe you have something to add on top of my experience. And I think it's awesome for the community and everyone else to just kind of use it as a resource to help direct their decision. I don't really have any plans for this, honestly. I'm just kind of going, and I don't have a master plan, nor do I want one, man. You know, life is just the ever-changing variable. It's always changing. In my life, we're about to have a baby. I try to make these videos by putting a certain budget aside, and I try to make them entertaining and in a way where you can follow along easily, where you can follow along and be entertained and also gain some information for yourself. And then hopefully you cigar enthusiasts like myself, like if you're just getting into the cigar culture, I think my channel is a pretty good resource to start out. I just want to build a community. That's all I want to do. I just want to know people, network with people, travel, experience different things. So if we can document that and share those experiences with other people, I think it's just amazing. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have an excellent day.